What's up, guys? Ruff here, and you already know what today is. It is new Attack on Titan Season 4 day, which means it is about to be out of control. I'm literally recording this, the minutes, literal minutes before the new episode drops because I ain't waiting more than 60 goddamn seconds to watch this. Obviously, we had a very interesting last episode. Obviously, Gabby out of her freaking mind. They're in the middle of a war. She's obviously a little cuckoo up in her freaking closet or whatever you want to call it. This is about to be out of control. Obviously, I had a lot of praise for last week's episode. I thought it was a fantastic, absolutely incredible first episode. I thought the opening was amazing. The ending was pretty solid. Like, I really thoroughly enjoyed this. And what I'm most excited for right now is to see how the rest of it pans out. You know, I didn't really think the CGI was that bad. I know a lot of people had complaints about Reiner and the Armored Titan when it comes to the CGI. I didn't really have an issue with that. I thought the Beast Titan's hair looked a little janky at certain moments, but I mean, it's a small price to pay for how fantastic everything else looked. The animation so far has been incredible. The slight change in art style, I think it looks fantastic, and already it seems like they are putting up a very interesting and very exciting story. And I just cannot wait to dive into more of it. But with that said, let's dive into this. You guys already know what to do. If you watch my videos regularly, you like my content, click that like button. It does help out the channel. You guys already know. If you're new here, welcome. And I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, towards the end of the video, be sure to click that subscribe button. It does really help out the channel. And remember, guys, 65% of you that watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you guys scroll down, take a look, see if you're subscribed. Trust me, it happens to me all the time, weeks and weeks, sometimes without realizing that somebody I've been watching regularly is subscribed. So if you could check, that'd be super dope. But seriously, I'm done. Let's go. Go. Patreon, if you want it uncut. There, I'm not even going to do the spiel. Let's go. 4 years, wasted squabbling. I also have to say, I've done seasonal anime reactions before, but I've never been this excited each week for a new episode. It is actually kind of crazy when you think about it, that these people are already miles ahead in terms of taking over countries and continents and using the power of the Titans. Like, you think with technology growing, you think that they would maybe learn to integrate the Titans with technology, which they have to an extent, right? We have Turret Titan, but like, it's kind of crazy to think about that. Like, they didn't get any sort of, tech or anything for Reiner or any of them, which is, I wonder if there's a reason. And I don't mean like armor. I know that wouldn't work. They'd have to like put it on them after the fact. But like, I don't know. I feel like there's some weapons they could. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. I mean, well, if you guys kind of just a thought, recommendation, maybe like stopped, I don't know, attacking a bunch of people and pissing off the rest of the world. I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe that would work. Okay. Also, I'm sorry to pause again, but I just need to say this real quick. Is it just me, or did they design him to kind of look sort of like an older Hitler? Like, he doesn't have the stash, but he gives the vibes. But like, what? Like, what? Dude, it is mind-blowing how nuts they all are. Like, unless there's something that they haven't explained to us in the story, I just can't wrap my head around it. Like, the whole concept of it, I don't understand how they think they're in the right still. They have all of these people trapped in walls thinking that they basically there's nothing that exists outside of the walls, and they just like slaughter them and somehow think they're in the right. Like, I just don't get it. Again, this is still early on, but I just want to know more, dude. Like, I just feel like there's so much of the story that hasn't been told yet, and I'm so excited. Also, remember, I did do an openings and an endings reaction, so if you guys want to check out the new opening reaction from me or the new endings reaction from me, swing over to the YouTube channel. It's on there. You're already here. You got it. YouTube will probably recommend it or something after this video. I have no idea. Let's go. Episode 61, Midnight Train. Could you imagine having a casual conversation with the dude that you know you're going to have to eat in a year? Like, that's kind of wild to think about, So this is where my confusion came from. And now, all right, I'm starting to get it. The Eldians, which I think this is where I was getting confused. The Eldians are the ones that can turn into Titans. They have the power to do that, right? I just always thought that they were just like mixed, because I thought like it was Eldians fighting Eldians. But now, all right, now I see that Zeke and them, the ones training, they are Eldians, but the people that are bossing them around are not. So they're still being oppressed. Why would they agree? Why would they just help them? Like, wouldn't you want to help your people? Especially when they're still being treated like shit? What's weird is, no, this is not me justifying what Reiner and them did, but this is such a weird one, because now that I know that they're kind of being sent in there, not by Eldians, and they're still being oppressed in some way, I can see now why there was moments where Reiner like hesitated and whatnot, right? Again, I feel like in that position, I'd show up and be like, yo, let's go fight back. Like, I don't know. It just seems, maybe, again, more will probably unfold, but I love how wild this story has just become. It's just insane. Like, look, Reiner is one of their like top military people. He's one of like 7. Like, dude should be getting treated like royalty, and he's sleeping in a fucking shack. Like, why would you fucking like agree with these people? Like, even if they are like threatening you, like, what the fuck do they have? They're worried about being taken over by technology, which they don't have. So like, it's obvious they're being forced to do this, right? We know this, which is sad and fucked up, especially the fact that they're kids. But again, I want to know explain, break it down to me, the reason why they won't fight back when they obviously have the means to. The more I watch, the more I want to read it. Oh, that's fucking sad. There must be some reason as to why they won't fight back. They must have something over them. He's like, I'm just trying to have some goddamn fun before we die. Like, see, like, they're in the fucking trunk while the rest are in the... This whole situation is so fucked. Watch, this is where all the manga bros gonna be like, oh, we told you so. We told you were gonna change your mind. My mind has not changed. If anything, it's making me question why they're doing what they're doing even more. So much is making so much more sense now. Oh my god. So obviously now we know they look at the Eldians like they are lower than scum, which is why they're just dropping people out of fucking planes, because obviously they're drugging them up because they're like, fuck you, you don't have any rights. Fuck. I don't want to keep pausing, but I don't want... It's very reminiscent, but this is as if Nazi Germany found out that like people with Jewish blood could turn into Titans. So they banished them into this area, kidnapped more of them, and are forcing them to fight, which is crazy. And you're like, okay, that makes sense. I can see how that would work. But again, we know, based on what they're saying about the military, they don't have the capability to fight back against the Titans. So why are they not fighting the people who are oppressing them? Oh, he doesn't want Gabby to inherit. He doesn't want Gabby to inherit it. Information available for public disclosure. Eldian armband. These armbands are used to differentiate the Eldian devils from the other races. Eldians of higher classes may have armbands with different colors. Armband color can also vary depending on if the Eldian is in the military or a regular civilian. It is mandatory for Eldians in Marley to wear their armband when they go outside. This story's wild. You know what's really gonna suck, everybody? I don't think it's confirmed yet, but there's rumors at least that this is going to be a split season like season 3, which means that we're going to get to a point where we have to wait again. Like right now we're all excited. The final season, it's here, and we're still going to probably have to wait like half a year plus for the second half of the season. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle waiting. Like, I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle waiting. Like, I can wait week to week, but I don't know if I can wait a few months. I did the same thing with JoJo's. I couldn't wait. I had to start reading part 6. There's something, dude. Gabby is... There's something about her, dude. Like, she's nuts. Like, how are they Island Devils? Y'all are the same. Y'all are the same people, son. Like, they are your people. The people oppressed, like... That's bullshit and you fucking know it, you fucking asshole. Yeah, they were all people desperately fighting to survive because of fucking you. No, they're really not. You guys are attacking with Titans. They were told that happened instead of the fact that dude just nuked him. Can we just talk about that real quick? How fast they like just and just okay. What? All right, but all right. So now it's starting to make sense. So it's almost like they erased history, similarly to what happened on Paradise or whatever. They feel like they were abandoned by them. So they're mad. Which, okay. I can wrap my head around that, right? I can understand that to an extent. Still don't understand why you would listen to the people who literally oppress you. But whatever. You know, if we take that out of the picture, I guess. The thing is like, they were there. Like, Reiner and them were there. They know that they're not just rampaging Titans who are just heartless. Like they know this. So they know it's all bullshit. Unless they're just trying to convince themselves that it's not. I think it's like, why do they trust in Marley so much when they're oppressing you? This whole situation is so messed up. Like, they really are just like, it's so weird. It's literally as if like the Jewish people had the capability of turning into Titans and we're like, okay, Hitler, thanks for oppressing us. Yeah, we'll help keep you in power. Like, this whole situation is fucked. I wonder why he wants Falco to inherit it and not Gabby. I'm sure there's a reason. What I am curious about, though, is I want to check out this ending. I'm really curious here if it's different, because I think it is. The way that they meshed the ending in the episode last week, they didn't do it this week. So, yeah, this is definitely different. I might be bugging, but is this a different song, too? No, I don't think so. Yeah, he's gonna be more important than they're letting on at the moment. Yeah, see, this is where the opening or the ending started last time. So it's just the beginning. We just got the full ending here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So we actually got the full ending. We didn't get the full ending last week. Sneaky sons of bitches. We see what you're doing, Mappa. They're fucking with us. Well, guys, that was yet again another absolutely fantastic episode of Attack on Titan. Not really action-packed at all. But I feel like we got a lot of information. I feel like we got a lot more perspective. We now actually kind of understand what's happening, right? So now we as anime watchers, we finally are at the point where we actually are starting to get the story instead of the manga bros that, and I don't mean all the manga bros. We've actually had some really awesome manga bros since season 4 started. Prior to season 4, different story. But you know, we're finally getting to the point where the manga bros that have been yelling at us for months about how we haven't understood the story and like having mental breakdowns about our opinions on Reiner and Bertholdt. Again, still think they kind of trash. I'm sorry. Right now, yes, there's obviously something fucked up there. There's obviously some level of manipulation, obviously. But again, at this moment in time, and this might change, at this moment in time, I still cannot wrap my head around why you would help your oppressors to take out your own race. Even if you think that they, abandoned you or whatever. Again, I understand the Eldians that are living in there thinking that, right? They don't know any better. Reiner was there. He experienced that. He knows it's bullshit. It's just hard to wrap my mind around why you couldn't. I can understand, when they got there, they were 12, they were little, they were following orders, they didn't understand what the hell was happening. That I totally understand. The first attack, I get. I do. What I don't get is as you grow up, as you learn that what you've been taught is not true and it is false, like I feel like your thought process would change. At least that's my assumption. And maybe that'll happen here with some of the newer Titans, but something is there. Like Reiner is obviously trying to convince himself that the people that he was friends with are horrible people, even though he knows they fucking aren't. This is, oh my God, I'm so excited. Like I said, I don't know if when we get to the first half and we have to wait months and months, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to wait. I'm probably gonna have to go to the manga. Like I'm at the point now where I want to read the manga. I'm honestly debating starting to read the manga and then just like not reading ahead. You know what I mean? Just to read it and experience like, season 1 through I love this story so much. Guys, thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Be sure to click that like button. If you're new here and you enjoyed yourself, click that subscribe button. Seriously, again, guys, thank you so much for the love. This has been a blast. I have been absolutely loving this series. Whether people appreciate my opinions on things or not, I don't care because I'm fucking liking it. This is a fantastic show. And the manga bros ain't gonna get me down, fuckers, because I kind of want to read ahead at this point. So I understand why. To be honest, if I wasn't doing reactions and I didn't only have to wait a month from finishing season 3 to season 4, I probably would have been impatient and read ahead too. So I get it. I get it. But some of y'all fuckers passionate. Damn, dude. I'll see y'all next week.